Hey, noble ones, welcome back to my channel. This is the Metatron speaking, and I found something fascinating. So, I found this channel called Sicilian with Nick, 1,500 subscribers. I hope you get 5 million, mate. Why am I so positive? Well, he says, learn Sicilian with Nick, introduction, insegnare su siciliano con Nick. It's Sicilian. That's pretty good. So this guy's from Texas. He's like an Italian American, and he speaks a little bit of Sicilian, and he's trying to learn it. And I love that. As someone who speaks Sicilian from Sicily, I've got to check this out. I need to check this because it never happens. So this is great. And he has some problems with it, it seems like, problems with learning Sicilian. So I hope I'll be able to help you, Nick. All right, let's go. Impress me.
Salutiamo a tutti.
Salutiamo.
Picchi learning Sicilian with Nick.
Ma questo americano.
Allora,
Questo americano.
sogno un ciclo americano con una conoscenza minima di siciliano.
Ok.
Una io ho trovato tanti video e costanti
Io ho trovato. This guy, nice.
di qualità alta per insegnare
Alta.
il siciliano. Tutto è per principianti novi. Voglio fare passi avanti come lo vedo di siciliano. E pure dare qualche cosa
He's pretty good. He's good. He has a different accent from mine. He's not speaking Palermo Sicilian. He's speaking, gosh, it's difficult to place him, but it's probably somewhere. It's a different area. He's definitely picking it up from somewhere else in Sicily. Sicily somewhere? Because I noticed that sh. Let me see if it's right. Does he have the sh? If he does the sh sound in the ST, so let me see.
nare a comunità in Sicilia e fuori isla, come io. Sogno che no Texas, negli
No, Texas, sì, buono.
Stati Uniti. Stapprini vai a avere un figlio e voglio
Congratulations. I'm understanding him perfectly, by the way. He's doing a great job. But I'm not translating for you, so sorry about that. Just forgot that not the entire planet doesn't speak Sicilian. So he said he wants to learn Sicilian. In April he's going to have a son. That's wonderful. Congratulations. You're gonna teach him Sicilian?
essermi capaci di parlarci in siciliano.
Ah, ci vuoi parlare in siciliano con tuo figlio? Buono. Insegnaci siciliano.
Un insegnarci il siciliano,
No?
ma vero parlare la lingua insieme a casa.
A casa. I wouldn't do a z in that case. I would do a s. A casa. Ci vuoi parlare la lingua? Okay, so he doesn't just want to teach him Sicilian, the son. He wants to speak to him together. That's what he's saying. Very good. I mean, it is crystal clear. I understand him 100%. I love the little Sicilian flag, brother. You're great. I welcome you to among the Sicilian speaking minority, I suppose, worldwide.
Questo canale un esperimento è.
Yeah, he said sperimento. We don't do that where I'm from in Palermo. We don't say the sh sound in that context, but there are some cities in Sicily that do. So it's fine. It's not like he has to speak my variety of Sicilian. I don't care. You can speak Catania Sicilian. You can speak Agrigento. Heck, you could speak like with a Gela accent for all I care. Pick one. Erice, Trapani. Trapani beef. It would be so funny to hear people with a Trapani accent, Trapanese. Yeah, no, good, great. Messina, vai, messinese, Canicattì. An accent from Canicattì in Texas.
Vai a parlare in siciliano perché credo che c'è più utilità per me insegnarmi. E pure per la comunità. Metti di parlare di siciliano.
So I like your R's as a little, don't over-exaggerate them, because when you say parlare, it's good to roll your R, but don't do it too much. Also, when it comes to the R, Sicilians are a little special as opposed to the rest of Italy, because first, it's true that we have very strong R's, but usually they happen at the beginning of a word when you also pronounce the article. So, radio is just a single tip, r, just like the rest of Italy. But la radio, that's when we make it stronger. Parlare has a double R, so it's fine that you do your rolling of R's. It's really good. If you want to be authentic, I would drop a little bit of intensity there. Also, there are some areas of Sicily where if you have an R at the beginning of a word, they turn it into a J sound. I know it sounds strange, but they do. So it would be phenomenal if you could do that. I'm not saying you have to do it all the time. If you could say, instead of un ragno, for the spider, un ragno, l'uomo ragno, rosso. Yeah, rosso, the color, Some people in Sicily do say rosso. It's a j, and it's such a typical thing of Sicilian. Not everyone does it, but it's such a typical thing. Cappuccetto rosso.
Ma sì, c'è abbastanza di manna. Posso provare qualche video in inglese puro.
Yeah, if there is enough requests, you will do it in English too. That's nice. I think you should do both.
A voglia! Se mangia lingua
A
siciliana, sì.
voglia. Oh, he's good though. Your accent is great. You have a really good intonation. Like sometimes I can tell he's not native, but other times, like when he said a voglia, it sounded native. Devo insegnare un siciliano, ma ne parliamo siciliano a setta di cada insegnanti chi siciliano. Potremmo parlare. What could we talk about? I'm actually trying to think of what we could talk about in Sicilian. Potremmo parlare della Sicilia, potremmo parlare rumare, potremmo parlare la lingua siciliana. A me piace parlare la lingua siciliana perché mi deviato, mi izzica. Potremmo parlare tutta innata del siciliano, parliamo paliamo, parliamo Catania, parliamo l'accento, parliamo... Per mia potremmo parlare pure la Red Bull in siciliano, per mia potremmo parlare, so come vuoi, parliamo telefono, potremmo parlare i computer, di antichi, che a me piacciono, un buon dia allora. Amoni, facciamo così, vai, parliamo siciliano, mi piace su picciotto, è simpatico, mi piace su picciotto.
Favori, lasciate commenti sotto.
Te lascio commento, non ti preoccupare che tu lascio commenti in siciliano.
I miei sbagli di grammatica o pronuncia.
Okay, so some people do say pronuncia, but you can also say pronuncia. Like in Palermo, it's actually more common to say pronuncia. Ti piace a me pronuncia? So yeah. Some people will, like, pronuncia sounds like someone who is 50 and above, if you know what I mean. It sounds a little old school, if you say pronuncia.
Di qualche cosa diversa da voi.
Diversa, like, very good accent.
Per favore, fammi sapere.
Per favore, fammi sapere. Please let me know. Per favore, fammi sapere. That's spot on.
Parlo un siciliano più occidentale.
So he says he speaks more of a Western Sicilian, but then again, not from Palermo, but that's fine. Palermo is not the only one. If he wanted to speak like someone from Palermo like me, he would have to add quite a lot of vowels in there.
A mia famiglia viene di un paese che si chiama Montemaiuri.
Montemaiuri, okay, yeah, I can tell it's more rural, the variety, absolutely.
Madonie.
Le Madonie.
E tu a parlare chi sta parlata?
I think you're doing really well.
Meglio Gabozzo.
Meglio Capozzo, sta facendo... Yeah, sì, bravo, mi piace. Mi piace come parlo siciliano.
Parla come non mi...
Va a essere
You could also say parla come manci. Speak like you eat. Parla come manci. Parla come manci. Parla come manci. It means don't speak too complicated, don't make it too... Just speak normal. Would be like simple. Make yourself understandable. So if someone is trying to speak too sophisticated, like I do sometimes, then you could tell me, parla come manci, Metatron.
qualche influenza do palermitano puro, perché stavo da per qualche mese.
But that's the thing that I'm saying. When you say stavo, that's not Palermo. If you want to speak like Palermo, you have to drop the sh and just say, would I even say stavo? I wouldn't even say stavo in that case. But if I was, I would say, stavo. It's a normal st in Palermo. It's not a st. That would be a rural variety. We don't have that sound in the city. For instance, if I wanted to say, this morning I went to Palermo, stamattina, not stamattina, but stamattina, it's like an S. Stamattina minnivo in Palermo. Stamattina minnivo in Palermo per travagliare, mi acchianò pitito e mi accattavo panino capo icchiata. Mi mangiava a frittola, mi mangiava... My problem is not with the language, my problem is like, what am I gonna say? Mi mangiava a frittola, i sighiola, mi mangiava i sighiola, o panino cameusa e basta, e minnivo a casa. E minnivo a casa. Yeah, I'd like to see how he conjugates the past, because that's very indicative. If you conjugate the past with vu, va, ivu, mangiavo, parravo, then that's Sicilian from Palermo. If you conjugate it with an I, manciai, parrai, then it's more of an Eastern Sicilian.
Mi insegnai a maggior parte di me siciliano di Libra.
You can say both. You're fine with maggior parte. It's kind of more of an Italianized.
E pure na rete. Allora parlo una picca più standard.
St, again, It's not standard to speak standard. Yeah, I think I made the point.
I forme più siciliano.
That's nice. I appreciate that.
Rispetto a quelli più italianizzate.
Okay.
Quello che sti valori parlano un'antica fora moda e ma c'è lingua in Sicilia.
That debate is saying that like he likes to choose those Sicilian words that have more of a Sicilian root as opposed to those that are more Italianized. I appreciate that. That's pretty cool. Then he's saying is some of these words are not really used anymore, out of fashion. That's what he said. It's true. Mostly with a younger generation. If you speak to older people, they're probably still... But it really depends, though, because a word like amoni in Palermo, everyone says it. Even if you're like 10, you'll say it. You're like amoni, which means, come on, let's go. Amoni. Or like accura, which is a way to say, be careful, rather than Italian, attento. A lot of Sicilians choose, me included, will choose sicura, unisaiano, accura. So, yeah, chi sta facendo? Definitely accura. There are a lot of words that are the cases in which Sicilians will choose the Sicilian word over the Italian variety, which is also used. So kind of a case by case to give exact context from Sicily.
Per favore, mettete mi piace.
Subito. Su, tu metto subito mi piace, te camancia, pigliati su mi piace, ti piace o mi piace?
Assicutatemi cliccando subscribe.
Assicutatemi? No, don't say that. Okay, I need to give... I think he meant to say follow me. But assicutare, it does mean to follow, but we also use it to mean t'assicuto. It means like, I'm gonna give you trouble. I'm gonna... don't use assicutatemi. Assicutare means to follow, but it's a follow in a negative sense. I'm gonna follow you, and then something bad is gonna happen. Assicutare, it's usually where you wanna follow someone so you can beat him up. So don't use assicutare. Maybe just use for subscribe. I would just use iscriviti, just like in Italian. I know you prefer the Sicilian varieties, but man, don't you? And I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because it's cute that you used assicutare. Ma non te voglio assicutare perché sei un bravo cristiano. That's another one. To say person, we say Christian in Sicilian. So I'm just saying he's a nice guy. Sei un bravo cristiano, sei un bravo pecciotto, un bravo cristiano. Non te voglio assicutare. Non ti voglio assicutare.
E lasciate i suoi suggerimenti e domande qua sotto nei commenti. Finisco qua come motto. Il siciliano a essere lingua cooficiale in Sicilia.
Sì.
Parlata, scrivuta, cantata, intasciata o ciavaglio in università.
I love that. He says that Sicilian should be the official language in Sicily, whether you sing it, you speak it, Yeah, that's pretty good. At the university, it's not going to happen, but I appreciate the feeling. I really do.
Vi ho l'ora di insegnare il siciliano in Zemola.
Man, he made an entire video.
A Sabenerica.
Assa Benerica also kind of sounds rural, old school. You could also say niviriemo. Niviriemo. Niviriemo is kind of nice. This guy's funny. Anyways, fantastic job, mate. Fantastic job. I'm definitely gonna... Yeah, a lot of people like him. Look at that. I love it. Speaks slow and clearly. It is quite clear for me to understand. I did not struggle at all. And he made the entire video in Sicilian, and I understood him 100%. So yeah, he did a very, very good job with that. So thank you for that, and I'll definitely check out the rest of your videos. We should do something together, mate, because you're great. Potremmo parlare in siciliano, un'anticchia. Potremmo parlare un'anticchia in siciliano, se vuoi. Very nice. Ne vedremo. Namo vis.